Someone let me know if they do that, actually. Tweet at us. I'm curious about that. Out here, you have these little bags. You can shake them, and the chemicals heat up. Onto our game. Bottom center.
MVP MarineKing.
After that game, Marine 3 of clubs is more like it.
You know what we need? Hold on. In the upper right, in the blue.
TCM Soulkey.
Thank God you did that.
All right, I need to get candid laughter inserted into this.
Oh God, yeah, that would
We
just
just
be
need
like
like
sitcom laughter.
a sounding board here,
Yeah.
where like I make a joke and we just like hit a button, and yeah, that would be great.
That would be awesome.
Welcome to the studio, guys.
Hope you're enjoying the wonderful games here.
See that sign from Virginia? They're going to get a GSL coin.
2 GSL coins.
GSL coins.
Or a movie ticket.
Yeah, or a movie ticket. You could go see the movie.
American Sniper.
American Sniper in Korea. You came all the way out to Korea. Now you're going to go see a movie.
So funny. Maybe they live in Korea, and then it becomes normal again to see movies.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I see
That's
a movie
true.
every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, have you seen that the movie American Sniper? I don't know.
No, I haven't.
It's about a French guy who fights with bow and arrows. No, I have no idea.
It's actually a romantic comedy about 2 Australians in Australia.
Oh, okay. That's why it's called American Sniper.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we do have a couple barracks here. Now, this is kind of funny, right? A couple barracks, they're actually in his natural. So this is like a 2 barracks rush, but
Yeah.
they're pretty far away. So I guess this is going to pressure Soulkey quite a bit. And the thing is, even if they're that far away, this is still very scary. The Space Marine is a powerful unit in StarCraft II. Shoots both ground and air. Has a very high DPS.
Did you call it a Space Marine?
Space Marine.
Is that from In Control?
Yeah.
That's
so
so funny
funny
to call them Space Marines instead of just Marines.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they technically are Space Marines,
Yeah,
right?
they're actually Space Marines in this game.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
in StarCraft 1 they were just called Marine.
Well, I thought Space Marine was from Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah, he loves that game, but I think they might.
Oh, does
actually
he
be
play?
called
Does he
Space
actually
Marine.
play Warhammer 40,000?
He plays tournaments all the time.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Is he pro?
It doesn't really have a pro scene, but he's really good. Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Well, we have the rush coming up here. This is going to be
Apparently they
tricky.
have invisible pieces in that game as well. Ah!
Those are the cheapest ones of all.
The DT ones, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, we do have a spine on the way. And look at this.
Those are the ones you don't even have to paint, Artosis.
No. Oh, man, he's already lost 2 drones.
Okay, you know what? MarineKing might bounce back from this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
What am I
But MarineKing
well,
actually overextended there. Soulkey is going to stop this rush.
Okay, he does.
He got a little bit too greedy. He hugged the right side of the bunker. The bunker wasn't quite done.
Still completely worth it. He killed 5 drones. He forced a spine. He forced a bunch of lings. This rush was still fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't kill him, but I'm completely on board with that rush. That was very well done.
This is a nice move here by MarineKing to transition to a different style of play. He's going to punish Soulkey early. Soulkey taking some serious damage. Let's see how he can transition now into mid-game and late game. And if this is going to be enough. Soulkey is very, very good at late game Zerg.
Yeah,
He's
he
like
is.
the best of the best. He knows how to get there comfortably. And this is, when you play against a good Zerg player, the feeling that you should have is, like, let's say a Terran or a Protoss, is that it is impossible to get out on the map.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're against a good Zerg. When you actually can't really get out of your base and do anything, the entire map is scary. And I think there's a chance that Soulkey could get back there very, very quickly.
Yeah, maybe. It's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about for him is this is merry-go-round. This is a map where as you take your 4th base, which is always, or very oftentimes, the point of contention in this matchup, that 4th base is extremely hard to defend. If you look at every place you can take a 4th base, they're either attacking with a ledge where they can use medevacs to their utmost, right, so that you can't actually kill them with Ling Bane. Or, hold on, we actually have this push.
He's actually going to get... no, he doesn't get the Queen. Okay, he gets both the Queens now.
This isn't good.
Wow. Not a lot of Terrans do this.
Well, it's
follow-up, but
yeah, after a
is
2-Rex,
working.
it's a very strong way to try things. Soulkey got a little bit greedy by not preparing more for it.
Sometimes Zerg players feel just perfectly comfortable when they have the spine up. But he's getting up here like he's going to be just barely out of range of the spine now.
Oh, boy, this is bad.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, MarineKing is just like in such a good spot here. Having killed all the queens, like, oh man, more and more drones. And at this point, I'm like, I don't know how he's supposed to come back, right? Because MarineKing already has that third command center on the way, and as I was trying to say before, merry-go-round, like, your fourth base is almost impossible. So I think from here, Soulkey has to get a little bit creative with how he plays this.
Yeah, I think so.
And by creative, I don't mean necessarily that he has to do an all-in.
You think he should get something like Burrow or...
Yeah, maybe.
Try to
something like
surprise
Burrow's
with
cool.
banelings, catch him that way.
That's definitely a cool one that he could do. Another one that comes to mind is what True, who's now in Dead Pixels, what he would do in a situation like this is skip upgrades and go mass speed baneling Ling and just do counterattacks all game. And like I've seen him almost come back from things worse than this with that type of style. And
okay.
you know, I mean that's just a creative thought throwing out there. But I mean Soulkey has to do something different here. He can't go into standard macro, I would say. It's like he's a little bit too far behind to have that work.
Man, really cool to see MarineKing, throwing some aggression into this and having it work effectively.
Yeah.
I love seeing players when one play style doesn't work out for them, they can completely switch it up. It's also just cool to see.
That's a good cover, Tasteless. What you just said there.
What did I say?
What when you like to see players that when one style doesn't work out for them, they switch it up into something else. That sounds to me like what a cheeser would say. Is, yeah, if the macro style didn't work, I just all in every game.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that macro game Soulkey killed me.
It's way too hard to manage a bunch of bases. I'm just going to try to kill them in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. Cowardice. That's what I call it. All right, well, whatever you call it.
Are you calling cheesers cowards?
Yes, of course. Of course, always. I've never hidden that.
That's true. Ro32's disdain for cheese, man. Okay, we got MarineKing pushing out now, and he's going to take a pretty quick third, pretty easily. It'll be very interesting if Soulkey actually wins this game, considering how the early parts went.
Yeah, well, he's going to... I don't know how he'll do it. He's going towards upgrades right now for Zerglings. He's making quite a few Lings and some Banes. I really appreciate that he's getting Baneling speed before a Spire or anything like that. Like, he might just skip the Spire altogether for a bit, because if you try to go Mutas off this too, that's pretty tough. So, we'll see.
Looks like a misclick there with some of those SCVs.
That's,
meanwhile, we have him coming up here now to the second base. Now, there's a lot of ways he can do this. He can actually pick up and go into the main if he wants.
Look at that spine.
I know. What's his story?
He's like, I'll hold this area, Soulkey.
We have the banelings coming out, but ranking spreading is pretty good.
Yeah, it really is.
Wow,
Those
look at that.
Completely ineffective.
And he's not stopping. This actually might be a GG here. He just needs to control this correctly. The Lings are, this is actually a rough rally point right now. You can see he's trying to get all the Zerglings to back off. He wants to come in one big attack here. He hits when the Broodlings pop out. But MarineKing just picks up, regroups, and I think he's actually going to drop down over here. But this isn't going to work out either.
He actually got both Evos there, so the upgrade route kind of cut off.
Yeah, goodbye late game for Zerg.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough. He is starting a Spire here. He's getting Baneling speed.
Goodbye late game. Hello, Terran aggression. All right, huh?
Wow, you're really great at saying things.
Yeah, I'm good, man. We got a lot more Banelings being made.
This is more of the style I want to see.
This actually might be a little bit risky here. We see this many Banelings being produced. If he gets some good connections, there were 24 Banelings being made. Let's see how he handles this, though. He does have Banelings coming from multiple angles. But he has to hit with everything at once, and so far it looks like he attacked at the top and then hits with the bottom.
Oh yeah, if this came at the same time, he would have crushed everything, but wasn't really the case there. It still actually basically cleans everything up, but
GG.
He knows.
Tap
It's
out.
like he got so far behind early on. So MarineKing definitely coming back strong this game. Definitely playing a billion% better than that game one. Game one really was a fluke. Not that Soulkey wouldn't have won it anyways, but like that game one was just, that was not something you'd ever see out of anyone in Code S.
Yeah, that was a sloppy game. If he was playing more games like that, I'd say he probably isn't ready to be in Code S right now.
Yeah.
And he would have obviously been eliminated. Soulkey had a bad start there. That rush killed off a lot of drones. It almost did even more damage than that, but he made a bad call trying to move those Marines into the bunker a little bit quicker. It wasn't quite done. But MarineKing has proven that if he cripples his opponent early on, if he deals some damage to Soulkey early on, he can win. The question now, though, is that will he try to do that again? Because I feel like Soulkey will be more prepared.
Looks like that hot pack doing its job.
Yep.
If my hands are warm, I'll kill the swarm. Like, all right, MarineKing, that's a really weird rhyme to have.
I've been casting StarCraft II for over 4 years, and I've only just now heard that.
Yeah, that's new.
That's good. I like that.
I just made that up right there.
That's really good. That's like maybe your top 20 greatest riffs right there. Map number 3 is going to be King Sejong Station. It's going to be a great map to end this on.
Yeah, I like King Sejong Station. One of my favorite maps for sure.
Yeah.
I'll miss it when it's gone.
Well, King Sejong, by the way, he was the king that incorporated Hangul, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's right.
He is the king
See
that
Korea
has
that you guys are seeing down here? They didn't always use this alphabet. King Sejong actually, it's actually very easy to learn how to read.
It's
Korean,
actually
it's really
rated
easy.
as the best alphabet in the whole world.
Yep, they use that when they go to like parts of Papua New Guinea and they find, let's say, like a small tribe that doesn't have an alphabet. They'll give them a Hangul, which is a Korean alphabet, and they can actually piece together. They could use that as their alphabet.
It's super simple. It takes you one day.
A lot of farmers and peasants couldn't read back in the day because obviously they weren't using a phonetic alphabet like this. You had to memorize more pictures. So King Sejong forced everybody to learn how to read. Pretty badass.